Okay, here we go, everybody. This is going to be absolutely lovely. um, One of the few times thus far I have done a live post market wrap up. This is Friday, November 9th, 2018. How you doing, Kevin? Everyone can hear me out there? Hear me okay? Hey there, Ricardo. Good to see all of you. Okay. All right, excellent. So let's. I have a lot of stuff I want to talk about. I'm going to try to stay calm, nothing too freaky here. For the past couple of days, maybe I went off the deep end just a little bit. Maybe not. I don't know. But let's talk about this market here. Uh, I'm almost speechless, seriously. And again, there's so much going on. Earlier, not even that long ago, the Dow Jones Industrial Average was down over 300 points. Let's have a look right now. This is live. Let's see what's going on in this lovely market. I bet you we are so far. It was kind of rallying back the last time I looked. Let's have a look at what it's doing now. It's just too stupid. Wow. Okay. The Dow is only down 124 after being down over 300. But look, people keep telling me, and I've seen this today, posted to my last video, that this is some kind of a bull trap. Do you realize we had a 524 point gain yesterday? The day before that, 200. The day before that, another like 150. I mean, huge gains this week. Just like I said would happen, I outlined this all for you last Sunday, how this market would play out, how the midterms would react. A lot of people out here were expecting, this market to crash after the midterms. I said, no, I told you the most likely scenario, how this would play out and how the market would react. So someone here, it's not all of you because you guys are too smart, but how is this a bear trap right now? It's not, okay? I explained to you, we have to give some back once in a while. The market doesn't go straight up. It's a random walk with an upward drift. You all know that. And until the bond market tells you and me, along with the dollar, that there's a problem, there's no problem. You understand? Seriously, none, zero, forget about it. We are not trading the market that we think is coming. We're trading the market we freaking have. Look, people that try to trade this market and don't look at the bigger picture are going to lose. And I don't want any one of you to lose. Speaking of losing, okay, I have one credit spread closing today on Apple. This has been posted to my website for weeks now. Strike price of 197. Puts I sold. Let me just check on that real quick, all right? Because here right now, Apple's at 204.39. There is no way that it's going to drop from 204.41 now to the strike price of the puts I sold, 197.5. So I will get to keep 100% of the lovely premium. I cannot stress this enough to all of you people. Step out of the darkness and come into the light. All right. Learn how to trade these credit spreads. And look, this guy right here, I know you all see me. Do you believe sincerely that I post my credit spreads? They're all there right now, including Apple. Do you think I post them there for my own health? Or do you believe maybe I know the positions I'm already in and I'm putting them there for you guys and girls, not to copy, okay? But so you guys and girls can see how I am structuring these things. If you look at every single one of my open credit spreads, again, which are posted on my website, traderstrades.net, all of them are so far away from being in the money with regard to the puts I sold. I couldn't be more happy than I am right now. Let's talk about crybabies here on Wall Street. So stocks were down like 300 points, and you got there up there. Oh, my stocks are down. Are you kidding me? Are you really kidding me? Me? I don't give a damn. Why? Because I'm trading credit spreads. All right. You would only be crying here if you had a naked naked call, and the market was down 300 points. That expires today or tomorrow. Forget about it. Come to the light where all the little puffs of loveliness dwell. Yes, yes, let's get that out right here and now. The little puffs of loveliness dwell within the light. That's where I want all you to come into the light. Yeah, I know. There's definitely something wrong with me on a grand scale. So let's see what these lovely markets are doing here. Let's talk about a couple of other things real quick. If you noticed the turnaround here in the stock market, a lot of it is because they're buying up those freaking bonds right now. They're buying up the bonds. Are you surprised about this? No, I'm not surprised about this. This is the game. It's rigged. We're going to talk more about that in a second. Let's look at the dollar. The dollar is higher today, but and that was earlier today with issues with the bond market selling off, with the dollar getting stronger. That was putting pressure here on stocks. No doubt about it. You all know that. But again, what are we talking about? We had a market that really, 900 points higher with regard to the Dow, and now we're giving a little bit back, and everyone's having a panic attack. Oh, you really stop. Stop in the name of love. You know that song, or am I just too old? I will keep my day job right here, in case you were wondering. But look, it's just too stupid to actually be stupid. All right, so let's look at a couple of other things here. Cryptocurrencies are down. They've been stuck in a range for the longest time. Okay, whatever. What are they doing to gold and silver? Gold and silver getting punished. All right, well, that's just the loveliness of it all. I want to talk about a couple of other things that are really important. And I alluded to this earlier today when we were talking about, this inflation issue. It's they are doing everything humanly possible and inhumanly to convince you that there's no inflation. Shrinkflation, like a lot of you have been talking about here. They're shrinking everything at the stores and they're charging more. So they're trying to tell you, oh, there's no inflation. Oh yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine. Ignore it. And this is only going to get much, much, much worse, people. Again, the issue is so simple to understand, and we're existing in a twisted environment that is simply just too much. Now, let's talk about that real quick. I don't know how many of my lovely friends here were watching any of the COD shows earlier today. Well, what were they doing? Well, the usual. They had a couple of CEOs coming out, a couple of hedge fund managers coming out. And I actually posted this earlier today on Twitter and Facebook. And so they're parading out some of the CEOs and these multi-billion-dollar hedge fund managers are saying, hey, hold on a minute, maybe the Fed is too aggressive. Maybe the Fed is being too aggressive. Really? First of all, they're moving at a glacial pace. Now, why would these particular individuals want more easy money to be coming into this market? You like my dance? You like the dance? Well, because again, the more easy money that gets poured into this market, the higher stocks are going to go. And as you are all well aware, CEOs are paid in stock. All right. The middle class gets thrown the crumbs here. So yeah, sure. Let's keep the easy money flowing. Yeah, President Trump, knock, knock, knock. Are you home? Okay. We need to normalize rates here. Okay. So we, the regular people out here who are getting dog shit thrown at us, literally, can earn a real return on our interest earning accounts. So we can preserve power in our dollar. You understand? No. You're not allowed. You're not allowed. My dogs are going crazy. Maybe it's someone from the Fed at my door. I have no idea. Anyway, we're going to find out in a minute. Maybe they're going to take me out here in cuffs. I have no idea. But let's talk about a few other things here before we get carried away. So again, the CEOs, they want the easy money. Hedge funds, they want the easy money to keep going. Me, I want a real market. I want a real market. Yeah. Is there going to be pain or even more pain? Sure there is. But there's going to be pain no matter what. So we need a real market. Let's talk about something else. You remember yesterday I spoke to all of you about how, oh no, crude oil is in a bear market. Oh yeah, It's in a bear market. Oh, okay. So maybe gasoline prices will fall. Maybe energy prices will fall. No, 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 no. That means that you would pay less for energy. That can't happen. No, that cannot be allowed to happen. So, with that said, people, in all seriousness, expect this to happen. There's going to be a fire at a refinery. There's going to be maybe some trouble in the Middle East. There's going to be maybe a few bombs dropped on something. Anything they need to do to prop up crude oil again, because the banks are not going to be allowed to lose. You know this. The banks, the energy sector, who finances all this? Who finances the energy sector? It's all being financed by the banks, okay? The banks themselves, massive investments in crude oil. They can't lose. So they will engineer something to prop crude oil back up. And mark my words, once crude goes back up, stocks are going to roar higher. Speaking of roaring higher, let's see what we got here. Again, this is all live here. Dow down 155, cut its losses in half. Look at this. Look, 10-year yield now back down 3.19. That's a hardcore amount of buying. I'm going to go to my website right now, and I want to see what the bond market is doing. Look, these charts there, they're for you, all of you, and they're free. Freaking free. Okay, so let's go down here. Let me see. What are they doing in the bond market? Did you see that? My eyeballs are almost exploding. A lot of buying going on. Dollar, whew, my eyeballs are really exploding because the dollar is strengthening. Okay, all right. Okay, what freaking ever. So that's where we're at right now. Anyway, so the freak show continues. The am I allowed to say asinine out here? Asinine. I don't know if I'm allowed to say asinine out here. I think I am. I mean, who's going to oversee this, right? Asinine. Let's all say it. Ready? Asinine. Asinine. That's what this was. It's too much. It really is too much. So we got the parade of imbeciles on the card today. Yeah, let's keep the easy money going. Yeah, sure. Let's just do that until oblivion, because they have no choice. And central banks are going to continue to inflate. They're all sleeping with their respective. The world leaders are sleeping with their respective central banks. Did you like that? That's what they're doing. The bond market is insane. Being bought up right now, as usual. Prop up the bond market. Stocks will follow. They got to figure out something with the dollar, so they're going to keep printing and adding digits to a screen into oblivion. It won't stop. The market's not real. We have a managed market. You are well aware of that. They will continue to manage this market, and that's it. It's so freaking simple. And while the middle class, it's freaking fleeced, hardcore fleecing going on. But you're supposed to be happy about this. You're supposed to be happy to be earning negative returns on your interest earning accounts. This is supposed to be good for you. As long as the Fed keeps suppressing those rates, it's supposed to be good for you. But of course, there are the hardcore imbeciles out here who have no idea. Oh no, we need to keep rates low. Oh, because President Trump said we need to keep rates low, so he must be right. Meanwhile, they're getting robbed blind. While the CEOs are getting really richer, like this. Look, you like that face? That's them. Oh yeah, I'm a CEO. I'm a hedge fund manager. Oh, keep that easy money going. Oh yeah. Rob the middle class blind. Kill them all. That's what they want. They want us dead. That's the truth. Anyway, what do we got? 2 minutes left here. Let me check on my credit spread with Apple real quick, people. Oh my God. No way on earth. 204. Apple's at 204.41. I will be keeping 100% of my premium. Of course I am. I'm a happy guy. I can't deny that. I really am. happy. So people, come out. If you're a trader, come out of the darkness into the light. Start trading credit spreads. Credit spreads. We got 1 minute left. I don't even have to watch Apple anymore. There's no way it's going from a 204.48 to 197.5. So I'm going to call that a win. How about you? Let's get out of that real quick. Anyway, I am. How am I part of the problem, Eric? Do you go out and work for fiat dollars, Eric? I think that's your name. Am I saying it right, Eric? Well, if you're working for fiat, Eric, you're part of the problem. I'm trying to help people. Closing bell. What are you trying to do, Eric? Huh? You have a blog? You trying to help anyone out here? I bet not. You're probably one of those who obviously can't walk and chew gum at the same time. Let's clap for Eric. Eric is the imbecile of the day. Awesome. I love when I get that. I'm part of the problem. Yeah. How many of you out here think that Greg Mannarino is part of the problem? I'd be willing to bet maybe just Eric. Anyway, all right, people, look, I love all of you. I really do. From my heart, I am trying very hard to make this simple for you. Capitalize on the dog shit that we have around us. You're not going to be fleeced here on my watch. It's not going to happen. I am going to make sure that all of you are not blinded by the nonsense that gets thrown at us every day, by the charade, freak show, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's not going to happen. And I'm going to continue to work as hard as I can for every single one of you. That's the truth. I care. And I legitimately, honestly mean that. Anyway, so look, it's Friday, and I'm going to leave you all off with this. Love each other, care about each other, and be charitable. I love you all. I'll see you guys and girls, and Eric too, on Sunday for my Markets Look Ahead segment. Over and lovely out.